All right, guys, Jada is back at it again. Look at this one that I just found at Walmart. We have the 1973 Mach 1 in this beautiful ruby red. I mean, this setup is hands down my favorite one they've released. We have 4 of them in the collection. We have the 73, we have the number 7 race livery, we have Captain Marvel on this one, and then we have the white and gold, which I thought at the time was my favorite until this one. Jada is really knocking it out of the park with this. So that is a great addition. Be sure to check your Walmarts. These things are just, I mean, Mustangs galore for sure. We do have the 67 GT500. I know I got asked this a while back, but it's actually sitting on this side of the display. So these are all of my big time muscles from the older versions, which is like this one right here, where it had a lot of detail, two-tone. Even the engine was detailed a lot better. And then this is more of the current release. So a lot of detail taking away, but man, these things are beautiful. And they still have not disappointed. Now, I do need to find the Borla. I had seen that one probably 2 years ago, and I regret not picking it up. So other than that, that is the latest from Jada. But we have another one we have to open. This is from Furiously Collecting. If you haven't checked out his channel, you might know which one this is. And I cannot wait. So let's go ahead and open it up because we have 2 packages. So let's go ahead and see what's inside. All right, guys, so I had sent the picture to Chris showing him that I got the package. He's like, ouch, man, that thing has seen better days. There is some loose things rolling around in here, and he's like, dude, there shouldn't be. Hopefully everything is good. This is not on my man. This is just how they handle packages. I mean, it is just what it is. Oh, here we go. Look at this. My man sent the he sent the clamshells. I sent his Fast and the Furious along with the other stuff, which, oh, okay, that is a sigh of relief because I was really thinking like, oh man, something is broken. But here we go. Let's go ahead and just dump this out. Oh, dude. So I am super jelly because my man actually got sent this by Jada themselves. And he was like, dude, this is coming your way. He wanted to do an unbox and review over it. Check that out, guys. The Year of the Horse by Jada. Let's go ahead and just make sure there is nothing else. Cool. I know he's going to be relieved because I was like, dude, I hear some stuff rolling around in there. And luckily it was just this stuff. So let's go ahead and slide that. This thing, dude. Oh my gosh. Look at the box alone. Here we go. Oh, dude. Man, that is just an awesome, awesome display of how they sent it to you. We have the Year of the Horse right here. Best wishes for you. So let's see. Was this a thing to Chris in particular, or is this generic? Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Here we go. Look at this. Happy Lunar New Year from Jada Toys. For the Year of the Horse, we're dropping horsepower. This limited run Lunar New Year diecast is our red envelope moment, a symbol of speed, strength, and good fortune for the year ahead. Wishing you luck and prosperity as you race into the new year. Jada Toys. Man, that's so cool. Really, really cool. I love this right here, man. The red envelopes for the New Year's. If you have ever gone to a Chinese New Year, they pass these out. They're really cool, but that right there, man, that is awesome. Now we have the gold tissue paper holding this bad boy. Let's go ahead and just set this over here. Man, that's just so cool. All right, let's see what this looks like. I was really, really excited about this one. Here we go. 2024 Dark Horse for the Year of the Horse. Look at that livery. Man, that is awesome. Gosh, that is awesome, dude. Year of the Horse right here. You have the running pony. I love how they tied in the Asian theme with it. I mean, that is just a beauty. Now, this box, I will indeed keep it in the box. Now, the last one was the Year of the Snake, the GT500, which that one, cool. Had to open it. I love the details of it. And then of course, this one has to stay in it just because that GT500 didn't come with a really cool box like this. And I'm just totally digging the display, keeping it all in one. And yeah, it looks like Chris didn't open it. Nope, he did not open it. Wow, I'm actually, you know, honestly surprised he didn't open this. So Jada, since you guys didn't send it my way, my buddy Chris hooked it up, but you guys have not disappointed one bit. After every Mustang I have added to the collection from Big Time, which is a majority of this shelf, and then a little bit of this one as well, and then of course kind of bleeding over into this section, Big Time Muscle has really put out some beautiful Mustangs, and they continue to do so, and I am just so thankful for this one. So Chris, thanks so much for sending this, man. This is awesome. Absolutely love how they sent it to you. Like I said, super jealous they sent this to you to unbox, but also very glad to have a friend like you hook it up in my collection. So just as always, this is another great piece from a good friend in the community. And like I always say, if you haven't checked out Chris over at Furiously Collecting, be sure to do so. If you want to talk about focus collecting, he was the big influence on why I'm doing what I'm doing with the collection, where I'm only getting Mustangs. Yes, here and there, like my previous episodes, I got the 4GT and a couple off cars, but for the majority, you guys click on this knowing that I am the Mustang hunter, and I have to deliver, showing nothing but what is out there, from Hot Wheels to Johnny to you name it. We try to find it from 164 all the way up to 118 and bigger. So again, Chris, thank you so much. We have two wicked cool Jadas we are adding to the collection. The 73 is going to be open for sure, but that one, nah, that one's staying like that. So outside of this right here, we have another package I've been sitting on because I was waiting for this. I kind of wanted to do it all at once. But this box right here is from George Janacek. And yeah, we got to open this one. So let's go ahead and set this here. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. So George too was also in the DC McCar show, which I am still sending those plaques out for you guys. I have not forgotten. I've just been insanely busy with work, my injury, trying to get all these episodes out to you guys. But he was also in the car show with some beautiful customs, and I'm just thankful that he was able to participate and actually do a phenomenal job entering his customs. So let's see, we have a little note here. Jason, here's the package I was telling you I would sending some art for your Mustang museum. Nice. All customs are Mustangs, so you can add them to your total. Oh man, not only is it customs, guys, but it is Mustangs, and you guys know that is where the gold is. Heck yeah, man, that is awesome. Also sent a few racers for your track. Started building model cars again after a long break, and was going through my model stash and found the Mark Martin 10 model and thought it would be good to add to your collection. Enjoy, George Janacek, also known as Draccos Diecast, or Draco. I think it's Draco. But anyways, be sure to go check out my man. I'll have his links either up here visually and in the description. But dude, thank you so much, man. I am stoked to see what artwork you sent us, because yeah, I gotta add those to the collection. So it might be these top ones, being that they are in the acrylic cases. So here's one, here's another. Trying to get through this one. Here is another. Ooh, I see red. Oh, here we go. Ooh, these might go with the acrylics. Got the 92 Fox body and the 67 coupe. Uh-oh. All right, let's go ahead and bring this box over here. This will be for trash. What is this? Ooh. Uh-oh. These are his racers. I see a Ferrari, something with gold wheels, and it looks like a Superbird. All right, let's see. Here is the 10. Oh, dude, that is actually pretty freaking cool. Wow, that is in really good condition, dude. Look at that. That is a Revel monogram for the model car's 50th anniversary. Dude, heck yeah. Let's see, what does it have on the back? So it looks like it's got the collector 10, basically everything you would see on a model kit. Ooh, check it out. Dude, this thing has never been put together. Oh man, that is awesome, dude. Thank you so much, man. So you guys know Mark Martin is indeed my favorite all-time race car driver. The number 6, my lucky number, the Valvoline car, absolutely love it. And I still do have my Mark Martin collection along with others. I just don't display them anymore because of the direction of how I want the channel. But this is an awesome freaking piece right here. So let's go ahead and just set that off to the side so we can just make some room. So let's go ahead and toss that. All right, here are his racers. I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, the Ferrari has got it, but I'm thinking the Superbird is definitely going to take some wins. All right, here we go. We have the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, we have the Fast Feline, and the Plymouth Superbird. Nice. We'll go ahead and set this over here on the track. That way we know those are your racers. But let's see, we have the customs right here. And I am just, oh man, I cannot wait to see these. All right, I will say this thing is wrapped like Fort Knox, man. Definitely appreciate that. All right, let's see. What does this one look like? Oh, wait, hold on. There's tape. Here we go. 92 Ford Mustang, Draccos Diecast, 1 of 1. Absolutely love that, dude. Oh, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is gnarly. Hold on. Holy crap, guys. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that marble paint job looks insane. Dude, if only you guys can see this in person, man. Holy crap, that is wicked cool. Oh, I love that. This is codename Carnage for sure. Like, that is the one thing I think of when I see that marbleized pattern right there. It's freaking Carnage, dude. That is insanely cool. Wow. Dude, that is beautiful. Holy crap. Thank you so much, dude. That is a beauty. Oh, man. That is awesome, dude. George, you killed it. Man, I really wish you guys can see this in person. That one? Oh, man. And we still have 2 more. All right, let's see. What is this one? Oh, hold on. I might have to pause this, guys. This one is in a freaking bubble. Oh, 62 concept. Oh, man. So far, I do not have any 62s or 63 concept customs. So this is going to be the absolute first. Oh, man. I cannot wait to see this one. Here we go. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hold on. Dude. Oh, that is just insane. Wow. I don't know which one I like more. Oh, you can't even put them in the same class. Dude, so if you don't remember, guys, George put in some Golf customs that were just, man, they were amazing. And this is, oh my gosh. Dude, that is gorgeous. Wow. Wow, dude. Man. Oh my gosh, I am sleeping on the 62s. Like, I'm all about collecting them, but customizing them? Dude, this takes it to the next level. Wow, that placement is beyond perfect, my man. I mean, I love how you have the 18 meatball right here, canted over off to the side. And of course, running down the center of the hood. I mean, that is executed well freaking done. Wow. God, man. Oh, I would take customs any day. Any freaking day, man. I am so excited to add these to the collection. Wow, I must say this is probably one of my top favorites so far in customs. We have a lot of customs. I don't want to discount anybody's custom work, but I mean, this is the first 62 we've had in the collection as far as a custom, and that thing is, man, wow. All right, last one. Don't know what to expect, but I mean, I'm expecting some greatness based off of those two. Let's go ahead and open it up real quick. All right, here we go. 67 Mustang GT. This is the coupe, apparently, because you have the 92 and the coupe right there. Let's see what he did with this one. I'm trying not to look at it. I know it's blue. I can see that. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I see a custom drag wing on this thing. All right, hold on. Let me not look at this. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Wow. Look at that setup, guys. Holy crap. Dude, that is wicked. Oh, dude, I absolutely love the hood. That hood is actually well done. Dude, that is... I see a lot of people put cowl hoods on their customs, and some of them look a little too extreme, but this one's like very proportioned to the body, and I love the color, man. It's got that beautiful purple and blue and almost a black, like at certain angles. Oh my gosh. Look at that. And you have that insane skull right there with the pistons shooting out. God. Man, that color is just gorgeous. Look at the way the color just reacts. Look at that purple. Got that nice blue, and that drag wing that kicks right off looks black until you get the light on it. Wow, man. That is gnarly, dude. Oh my gosh. All right. That is a hell of a way to end this episode, guys. Look at these customs. We got the 62, the 67, and the 92 in the collection. Hands down, just phenomenal. I don't know which one of these is my favorite because they each have their own character. Like, that is just classic Gulf race car. This one is just a menacing fox body. And then, of course, you have the extreme drag build right there for the 67. Just a lot of character in 3 cars, and I absolutely love it. So not only did we have these beauties, these right here just stole the show. If you guys agree, let us know down in the comments which one's your favorite, or which piece do you think was executed like, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just going to leave it up to you guys, but all I know is, George, dude, thank you so much for also participating in the DC McCar show. And then these right here, man. Wow. I got to move some customs around and just have these front and center because those things, oh, man, that is sweet. And then not to forget, we also have the Valvoline model kit car we got to put together. So other than that, guys, I have nothing else for this episode. That is enough heat for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. And as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. There's a lot of stuff coming out, and we want to catch them and showcase them on the channel. So other than that, I have nothing else. So until next time, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.